Welcome. Uh, yeah, Today we're back and we will try to get out of orbit today. We got into orbit yesterday. We didn't get out of orbit because I clicked the wrong button on the way down. But then I I also accidentally I don't know what happened. I couldn't. Yeah, I know what happened. I went into the space center, so I was away from the flight, and then I couldn't revert the flight back to the launch. So I lost the pilot. Uh, and I think they respawn after some time, but I'm not quite sure. Uh, but that wouldn't have been the big issue. The big issue is that it suddenly kept telling me that I couldn't use my launch pad at all. Uh, so you might notice that we have a little bit more science than last time. It's because I started a new save file. I deleted all the old ones because all of them had like very similar names, and I accidentally deleted the other one as well. So, um, but I basically I haven't done anything really. We are at where we were, pretty much exactly, like science-wise. Like this is exactly the same technology as we had at the end of the last stream. So we just have a little bit more science with which maybe would have accounted for like we landed on top of a mountain and stuff. But it's also like I went around to all the launch pad, took a surface sample right next to the pad and stuff, just to get that little bit of extra science. Uh, Made sure to do all the experiments on all the different pads and stuff before we had like can't remember like 30 something or something. Um, the only technology that we had that we don't have now is that one, but that's because I want to think I might want something else for like 90. Let's see, what's this? An even bigger solid fuel booster. We need that to get to the moon, at least. So, if we could get a ton of science, then that would be great. Even better liquid fuel engines. And another solid fuel booster. Slightly smaller. But yeah. Uh, but because I haven't really built anything on this uh, rocket, I've pretty much gone straight up and then straight down again. So let's see what we have. We have this right here. And I'm gonna do like this, and then I'm gonna need the heat shield back. There we go. And then yeah, it was a little bit dumb just deleting the coupler because we could kinda do need it. Oh, wrong button. Save craft. And now this should be saved as an as its own thing. So now I just need to build up the rocket. Actually, I don't. This final kind of stage, I don't want too much fuel. I just want maybe one tank. Oh, that's not on correctly, I think. Yeah, that's better. I'm just gonna... Oh, wrong button again. Save the craft again. So we have it saved with... so we have it saved with the... with this one correctly attached. Could go for something like this, but I'd rather be safe. And then put like a tiny one of these on. Because then we use that for the landing part. Like, use that for taking off speed and stuff. And we need this one. And then we need two of these. Maybe like that. That should be enough. We also have like fuel to... yeah, better safe than sorry. Let's see. It's starting to look like something. Let's see. What do we want in the bottom here? If you want anything in the bottom. Let's try like... oh shit. We need to... else it's gonna be a bad time. Let me just check the staging while such a pain in the ass to attach these. It's crazy. Do we even have the yeah, I have the nose cones, so that's something at least. I think I'm gonna test this a little bit more down here, maybe. It shouldn't make it too top heavy, but yeah, that's perfect. I don't want the rocket to like balance on this thing. I want these things to be what's on the ground. And then some fins, of course. I think that's good. At least it looks good. So that's something. Let's launch. And it's night time, but don't worry. It's very stable. let's see how how high this gets us. That should be enough for orbit. That's not enough for orbit at all. We need more rockets. We just need to burn more. Like, we still need more fuel. Yes, let's do that. And then oh, it's too much burn time. Then at least let's land somewhere like. How far can we get? Yeah. Let's just keep that. Then we do some science when we come down. See, it's not so bad pointing that direction because that way you're not shaped like an arrow. The other way is quite bad because then you just accelerate all the way down. Oh, getting a little unstable, but it's because we don't have as much speed now. We need to wait for the parachute icon in the corner to turn white before we can deploy, but that's not a problem. Let's just deploy now, because I had no idea what kind of terrain I'm gonna land in. Couldn't really see, so it looks like it's going to be water. Which is not bad, because I haven't landed in the water in this save file, so we can do a bunch of science in the water and then recover the aircraft. We can even do surface sample, I think. Touchdown. Let's roll the thing. And oh, sorry for the camera angle. Crew report. Back. I need to open up this thing and then I should have stored that crew report. Review stored data. Yeah. Good. Keep. Oh. Let's just close that. And observe the materials bay. And then collect all, and then let's try to do this again. We can't. Alright. And here's the new science bay. I have all my mystery goo. I have all my things. And we don't get a lot of science from one of these things, but you know, when we're you can do these things 4 times, I think, and then you start not getting as much science for it. Luckily, being underwater is no biggie, so. And then the last, the last one of these. Yes. And then there's one more of these, and then that's it for the experiments. Log temperature. Okay, looks like I can only store 5 things, so let's hope I didn't like delete all that stuff by just oh, EVA report. And I found out the best way to click on these guys is take surface sample. Taking a sample of the water, it appears to dramatically increase the surface humidity of anything it touches. Good observation. Very good observation. But clicking on the helmet and then an EVA report. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? I mean, no. But yeah, let's board and then recover vessel, because now we got a bunch of signs, like a bunch. Sorry if I do sound a little tired. I am tired. So it's 5 a.m. So we got a shit ton of signs for that. 44.2 signs. Next. Well done, Jebediah. We just need to add more fuel to the second stage. But yeah. Luckily we can just do like this. And add some more fuel. Like, ta-da! Now we have double the amount of fuel. So that's a little too big. Like that. Oh, it's stable. Alright. and it is still night. And it's lifting off fine. It's very stable. Less stable now. Whoa. Let's do something about that. Little top heavy maybe. I mean, not even like top heavy, just that should add some stability at least. That's not straight at all, but let's try once again. Let's hope it doesn't topple over this time. looks like it's okay. Can't see shit. Fuck. We're trying something a little bit more like what we had yesterday. I'm going to put some more solid fuel boosters on it. This looks a little bit top heavy, but we can work with this. Shouldn't have deleted these couplers, but here we are. We can put them a little further down. And then put some liquid fuel on there instead. Hey, look, I actually attached to the right position and everything. Now we just gotta put them on in such a way that be a little bit on, a little bit on and offset. Oh, let's see. Let's put 2 more of these and 2 of these. Some of this. And of course some of these. For stability. I think that's good. Let's get to the launch. Okay, let's see. Oh, we need to check all the staging first. I'm gonna go back to the assembly, and then I'm gonna go out to the space center, and then I'm gonna turn the music back up. There's no reason not to have the music. Turn the master volume up a little bit. But let's go to research and development and see what's on offer. Some better fuel tanks. Fuel tank adapters. And we have some bigger rockets. Which would be nice when we come down from orbit again. And then here we have a crew cabin and some strut connectors and some bigger decouplers, fuselage, flag also, and some stability enhancers. It's struts to put on the side for really big rockets. Or just rockets like the one we have now, if it's a little bit unstable on the ground when it's standing. But you can see over here it's like 1,000 science. It's a little bit crazy, but I think you get like... You start to get a lot of science as soon as you get into orbit and getting... So it's like... Soon you will be able to unlock all the things. But I kinda don't wanna like unlock too much before I have a plan with it. So needed to check the staging. Because this one needs to go with these ones. And this one needs to go here. Decouples turns on. And the decoupling the rocket, decoupling. Much better with the music. What's this? Custom actions. I'm looking for you're holding R1. Good. Because you don't have to go full throttle or no throttle. You can just go a little bit. So. But it doesn't matter with these rockets. No throttle, full throttle. That's why we use liquid rockets for so much. Cannot turn these off. So. Now we're like slowly getting into space. Let's keep it something like that. Yes, and then we want to come on, let me click on it. Let me click on it. Jesus. Add a maneuver. Yes, please. Why do I get these fucked up orbits? Like, Jesus. let's revert back to the freaking launch. Like, Jesus Christ, man. And I finally get someone in the chat, and it's a fucking and it's a bot. Very nice. The spacecraft can save itself. I don't think so. I should have just set it to pointing probe rate until I know how to do it. Now I just gotta do it. It's not that. It's not that complicated. I mean, it's pretty complicated, but program right away. Much better. Perfect. I just need to toggle the map and oh shit. already too late. No, it's not. Holy fuck, that orbit is like huge. No wonder we can't like... Yeah, we can make an orbit like that, but... I hate the camera angles in this game sometimes. That's an orbit. This is like straight up going to the moon. Like, look at this. But like, hey, now we at least know that getting to the moon doesn't take like that much fuel anyway. But that's a stable orbit right there. Let's point ourselves retrograde and then just I know we joined the view yesterday, but now we're up in a whole new rocket. Completely different design. Hey, look, another bot. It's amazing how fast you can click when you're not flying a rocket. Just in time for sunrise. That's amazing. Oh no, we're floating towards the sun. No, we're gonna get sunburn. We need sun lotion. Nah, just kidding. But we are over the desert, so sun lotion would probably be a good idea. The UV must be fucking insane up here, like But I think that little mishap with the maneuver thing, it's actually pretty good because we only needed a little bit more fuel to complete that whole, like, it was probably at the moon before, so. We can at least go up there and make a flyby soon. And as soon as we get the bigger boosters, it's no problem at all. Like, and we get those as soon as we get down. We have the science we need. Just haven't bought it yet because I wanted to use the technology we had yesterday to get to orbit and down today. But I am going to let the thing go at least for a full orbit. What's the point of doing an orbit if you don't go the whole way around? Look, the moon. That looked kind of incredible when it like peeked out. Let's go back to this. See if we can spot the moon. It's right there. How much power do we have left? Electricity, plenty. Because I have like 8 batteries. I'm not cheap on batteries, that's for sure. Before I would only have like 1 or 2, but now I have a whole extra bay with, like extra cargo bay with, I have one with experiments, then I have one with the electricity, because I ran out of electricity too much. It's that like they make that much of a difference. Moon is right there. You just need to point at it and then poof. Nah, you gotta do like we did before, like you increased your orbit on the opposite side of where you are. But you do need to launch it, like at night, preferably, if you want to get the moon. That puts you in the best position. I mean, here you can warp time, so it doesn't matter. But some people would think that because we're out of the atmosphere, we're no longer affected by gravity, but we are in fact very much affected by gravity. You see, An orbit is just where you keep falling past the body you are orbiting around. People usually compare it with shooting a cannon, where the cannonball it's gonna fall down at some point. But if you shoot past the curve of the Earth and it falls so far past, it's gonna keep falling around. So we are not under zero gravity at all. We're falling very fast. We're not flying, we're falling in style. And I love that it like appears that the spacecraft is like, you know, it looks like it's spinning around, but it's really not. It's the Earth. Oh, it's not the Earth. It's Kerbal. But we're getting some good height here, like 100,000 kilometers. So it's not bad at all. But I think there's like, it's you have to do science both above and below 100,000 kilometers. I mean, at a later point I want more experiment storage, so I can like do my science and take a surface sample when I come down. But I can also just, you know, go into whatever orbit I want and then take it from there. Oh, there's the moon again. This is a good orbit. We have some oh, it's because it switched over. Okay, I see. I'm just gonna turn off the SAS module. I turned on the light in the cockpit just because it's night. But it's like, it's good directions of face and it's not bad. I mean, I prefer sleeping on my side, so laying on the side like that in space would be, I mean, who wouldn't notice lying on your side or anything, but I'll probably present like, you know, being in a position like that. But I need to get something to drink quickly and I'll be back and then we will do the signs and get down again. It is on 1 time speed right now, so I mean, I could do the 5 times again just so we get a little bit more. Just because I like looking at the moon, but we're gonna go there at some point, so yes, I'll be back in 2 minutes or something. Whoa, just back in time for the sunrise. Blink and you missed it. Apparently. Sunrise is pretty much over now. So. But I do like this light, so. I have the twilight zone here. Literally. Oh, we're right over the crater. I want to land there at some point. And we have done a full orbit now. Almost. Look at that, we're right in the twilight zone. But honestly, it has been so long since I've played this game. Like, I mean, yeah, I played it now, but like, I opened it up like briefly, like maybe half a year ago or something. But I was like, I don't remember the controls or anything. Played a little bit of. I played some career mode at some point as well. Career mode is very fun, but it's just too much business management for me. Uh, I like science modes more because it's you go up, you do the experiments, and then you come down if you survive. In career mode, it's very much like you can choose some different kinds of things to do to earn money. And what I did to earn money was like take tourists up to like just take them out of the atmosphere and then land again. That would pay good money, and then I was building like an orbiter, like take tourists into orbit and then back down again. So it's like you take the same flight a million times. Here it's like you build up the rocket with the parts you have, and then go collect the science, and you do the different things. Um, because in career mode you have to do science as well. So, but here it's just pure science. Pretend like money is not an issue. You know, like like back in the 60s with the space race and stuff. So you can just. It's not like you know sandbox is not for me either because it's too much freedom. It's like you just built this massive space rocket from the start, and I just see the when I started playing it, I played a little bit. I played some sandbox and stuff because I really liked going to space and all that kind. Wanted to build a big rocket, but I didn't get any of the you know didn't really get any like experience out of it. Like, but it was cool anyway. Like, it's a fun way to get into it, and like because then you're like, how do I build a rocket, and can I do like, am I like can I build a rocket in science mode and stuff? Like, if I can build it with these rocket parts, maybe I can build with smaller rocket parts. But the reason I was saying I haven't played this in a long time, that basically explains why I just sit and enjoy the view when I'm here, because we're not going to into like Earth orbit and just chilling for a long, long time. Next time we're going to try to get to the moon, basically. Like, maybe that's a bit much, but we're going to try to get the rocket that can get there, and like, we're gonna revert when we fuck up and stuff. That's just the way I play this game. I'm just not gonna change my playstyle because that's just how I mean, I can change my playstyle if there's something totally wrong with it. But and I'm open for like criticism and tips and tricks and stuff because I'm not an expert by any means. Uh, but I need to play games my way. I can't just go in and play like somebody else just to be like somebody, some other streamer or something. I can't do that. It's need to kind of do my own thing. And I'm never gonna like, even though that some periods of time it might seem like it's just one game or whatever, but that's just how I play games. That some periods of time I play a game a lot, and I go out to another game a lot, and sometimes I play two games at once. And sometimes it's the Gran Turismo season, and then it's all Gran Turismo because it's the season. But man, the view is breathtaking. I know it's not like being in space for real, where you get that feeling of being really small and stuff, but I mean, you get it a little bit when you zoom out. But I only have one hand right now, smoking with the other, so that's why I'm not doing any science and just talking. It's because I'm just having a smoke and enjoying the view. I know it might not be the best content, but hey, feel free to skip it. Like if you're watching after. And if you're watching now, just enjoy the view, have a smoke, grab some coffee, do whatever. Like, I'm like at least 5 minutes before we get down, so. Let's see, electricity, we have plenty, like, we have so much electricity because we don't really use any, so. But I might do a few things here and there off stream, but not too much. I might jump into an orbit or two or something. Like if I'm bored and just need a good view or something. Sorry if you can like hear me take a drink and stream and stuff, but it's like you grab a quick drink and turn off your microphone and then you forget to turn it on again, so it's like let's do a little bit of science. Chocolate SS module and point ourselves retrograde. The reason I'm pointing the window downwards is just to point the window downwards. Like there's no trick to it or anything. It's just for the view. For the view of the pilot. Oh, can I actually reach that? Ah, I can reach the container from here. Nice. Let's log a temperature and all that. What? No, I haven't. Wait, what? Okay. Quick change of plans then. Anywhere in particular that we want to land. The mountains would be great. Want to have this. I think that's good. I'm landing right at the crater. That's good. At least. I'm just gonna burn all my fuel. Don't worry about what it says down there. It's well, what it says on the side is because of the maneuver. See, this is very clever. Don't give it too much, so it's just about to get unstable now. Bam. Then we're just gonna release the parachute early. And now we're down. We haven't touched down yet, though. So as soon as the parachute opens, the rocket will fall to the ground and explode way before we even get down there. So come on. Yes. Bam. No problem. let's just collect and then okay, and apparently only use that one once. But we got down from orbit, that's something. And everything survived, so now we just gotta log all the temperatures and pressure, and we have to plant a flag and all those kinds of things. But this materials bay is way less messy than the one I had before. Apparently I can't do anything with that one, so perfect. Crew report. 1.5 science. EVA. And surface sample. Not worth much because it's grassland we landed on. EVA report. And let go. Plain flag. Ta-da! Now we just gotta recover everything. When I started taking off the speed, I was around here. If we had landed over there, we probably would have gotten way more science. Apparently the shorelines are good for science as well. But we want We want to land on like an ice cap or something. That would be nice. Whoa! Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey! Shit. A little bit buggy. At least the rocket didn't fall over. Wonder if I can again close the things from here. Damn, I can't turn off the lights. There's many things I can't do apparently. Maybe it's because I can't reach it. Nope. Let's go and take a screenshot. It's beautiful out here. Can we see the moon? Not at all. Oh, chase camera. Nice. And a free camera. I'm just messing around with like the controls. But yeah, let's recover Valentina and go back and then recover the spacecraft. See how much science we get. We got free science from what she had on her, so let's go to the tracking station and quickly get the other crafts. Recover. We got 46 science. That's a decent chunk. We landed right here at the crater. I've always dreamed of like landing right in the middle of that crater. like perfectly. But what I really want to do is like go to the ice caps up here. But I think it's like dependent on like only dependent on like biome and maybe height. So we just need to get some get into the ice biome at least, and then we have done I don't know if we've done pretty much everything we can do in Kerbal, but then we have been through like a good chunk of the biomes. Let's see. Hi Jack, good to see you. You're just catching the tail end here because it's almost 7 a.m. I didn't plan on going this long, but we just came down from orbit. Yesterday we got into orbit, but my my crew pod like tipped around, and then suddenly I was a bullet. So not very fun at all. I mean, it's fun to look at, but so right now I'm just but what we're going to buy is like heavy rockets, heavy rocketry. I'm very confident in that decision. So let's look at some of the rockets, and then we can play with them next time. Like, this is what we have now and what we got into orbit with. And this is one of the new ones. It's a little bit bigger. And then we have this one again. A little bit bigger. Just a little bit. It's actually pretty huge. I mean, 2 of those down here, and then we're pretty much set for life. So yeah, see you later, Jack. I'm about to end this stream as well, so yeah, that's what I have accomplished today, pretty much. Let's return to the space center and let's just burn some time while we talk about how we're going to get to the moon. So, the moon is the next step. It's gonna be very challenging because involves a lot of maneuvers that I have never done before, like flybys and all those kinds of things. We're not going to land on the moon like on the first try. On the first try, we're going to do what's called a flyby, which is like you just yeah, it's it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a flyby. Um, but and then you like go back to Earth, and you can also try to maybe launch some satellites. I don't know. Maybe launch a satellite just so we have it to so I don't have to launch a rocket every time I want to look at something in orbit. But I mean, but I'm gonna be sure I can like take it down again. Like I don't want to just put a satellite up there that's there forever. I want to be able to take it down again. And then we will like we will do whatever science we can do on the moon, like uh, different biomes. We can do small rovers and stuff like later on, which I think could be fun to play around with. Um, there's also the space planes, but it costs sides to get into the space planes. So, and I kind of want to focus on, but at some point it's going to be like one of those things where it costs next to nothing to get that perk. So you might as well do it for the parts or whatever. It's very very dark. But I really like this little facility. Like, I mean, I say little facility, it's fucking huge. Like, you can put like the launch pad is like a small little dot in the distance. Um, but we need a little bit of science to get the better liquid fuel tanks, which next time we will land on either the North or the South Pole. I mean, one of them. Just it doesn't really matter which one. We just need to get into an ice biome, get some surface samples, and all those things. Plant a flag, of course, so we can see that we have been um, At least that's why I plant flags on Kerbal. People would usually only like plant a flag when they're on the moon. But I like to see like, okay, there's a flag here, so I know I have been exactly here. There's one like right out there, because that's where I landed right after the first like flight, just up and down, you know. So I know it's like a little check mark. Also, the Kerbals are cute as fuck when they put up a flag. Like, but I need to get to bed now, so I will see you tomorrow a little bit earlier. So that's going to be two of these with the 16s in the title, maybe depend. So, but I will put part 6 in the title as well. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for today. Good night.